mine is the raising of the income ceiling for HDB.
For housing, okay.
For
Good.
housing.
You happy with that? You think it's not enough? Too much?
Fantastic.
Okay.
The reason why I feel that way is because for the longest time, a lot of voices have been voiced out regarding this, and many people felt that it has gone flat.
Yeah.
But immediately after the election, a lot of things were done on it, and then this came out. So I was very, I must say, I was impressed with how PNE and Cabinet has actually came out through after the election.
Yes. Actually, some people are very worried about this. Those who are in the queue, I must say. Not everybody is happy. Next. Yes.
I was pleasantly surprised when they extended the coverage for the PCPS primary care coverage. So it's not just 65 and above, it's actually from 40. Because it gives us more peace of mind to know that our parents, no matter whatever chronic diseases they may have, they are often covered. And also, I also heard that they expanded the drug list on things. I'm not too sure how many more new drugs, maybe just 2 more drugs. I'm not sure, but at least it's heartening to know that it's expanded. So we hope it will further expand.
I think for me it's more of the hardware. Encouraging more active citizenship. You know, beyond just concern about your immediate needs, but also be more aware of the community around you.
Yes.
For myself, will be the outpatient, the chronic illness one, lowering of the age from 40 to 65. From 65 to 40. I think my wish list will not be for like young people, but for elderly, because I'm like going to be like not young anymore. And I do feel that the government can still do a bit more for our old people. Like I recently came back from China, and what I really enjoyed was walking through the parks, and I see the old people really aging very graciously, and they're like doing ballroom dancing and all. And I spoke with some of them, and I said, do you come here every day? And they say yes. And do you live near here? No. But they say that transportation is free. So I come here. I get paid pension up to the day I die. So for them, there's really not a lot of worries in that sense. So perhaps we can look at that.
Good. Next.
For me, it would probably be the Singapore spirit.
Singapore spirit? Yes. In what sense? You mean everybody do their own part? Is that what you're trying to say?
Not really. For example, like a company, there is a certain common goal that everyone should strive to achieve, whether be it the senior management or even the lower people. If they have a common goal to follow through, they are moving in the same direction.
Okay, good.
Everyone will be able to actually move the company to the next level. So it's just like a country. If the common ground and the government has a common goal, and they could see each other in a better view, a better light, and a better understanding, and probably interaction, which is a must. Probably they will be able to see, the ground will be able to understand where the government is coming from, and maybe the government will also be able to see a bigger picture of the ground and the overall policies that they are trying to put in place.
Very, very good point. We didn't talk about it. Everybody coming together and working, right?
I'm most heartened by the pragmatic over populist approach. I mean, after the GE, it's very easy for the government to come out with all populist measures. So, having a strong government that will know what's right for the people, I think that's very important. And of course, we have to be more consultative, but we cannot lose the fact that government, with all the civil servants and with all the brilliant minds in it, multiple angles has been and I think they'll come up with the best policy. But yes, consultation should increase.
What resonated with me most is the news of the
Malaysia Cup.
I think we need more of those.
Now we are in the Malaysia Cup, I think.
I'm still with start and engage the very young. Share the right approach with parents.
So family, right?
Myself intrigued with myriad issues, but I think similarly to this lady over here, housing is a close concern to my heart. However, I fall on the other end of the spectrum.
You don't like it.
I think everything will work out for the better good if, in good faith, the government does churn out enough flats for everyone.
It will.
Okay, it will be for everyone. It will be placing our hopes in our youth. Basically, I don't think that the youth are very self-centered, honestly. I just think that you just have to be more patient with them, because they are our future, they are Singapore's future. Yes. And if you actually look back in our historical past, who were the young people who fostered and pushed forward our nation's dreams? Ho Keng Swee, we have Lee Kuan Yew. Yeah, so they actually care about stuff. So you look at social media, who are the ones that are commenting on YouTube videos and so on? Yeah, it's actually the youth. So they you can't really say they're very self-centered. They do care. It's just whether you notice. And I think that PMD brought this across.
Yes, yeah, he actually did say that.
Yeah. For me, it will be like point number 24, Singaporeans first.
Okay.
Because, like, being in the grassroots and all that, I've been listening to my friends say that, they can assume that the government will be putting firstly, the immigrant, especially from China, secondly, the scholars, and we are the third-class citizens. So, quite heartening to hear that actually the government is trying to release the pressure by putting Singaporeans first.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, what struck me is when it says that the times change, traditional values change, and then avoid a situation in which the family gives up the responsibility, not only about elders, but the children, the parents, how do we ensure that they don't give up the responsibility?
Okay.
For me, it's quite inspiring that PM Lee commended the two youth role model. He actually encouraged youth to step forward to volunteer, and he bring volunteerism to a next level.
Yes.
Myself will be PM's call for more active citizenry, so for Singaporeans to do more. Hopefully, Singaporeans will heed the call, so we can have some kind of renaissance in our civil society.
Yes.
For me, basically what resonated was the motivational part of his speech. He mentioned show the world what Singapore is made of. Because once you're motivated, we take initiative, we gel as one nation. I think we can achieve a lot more. Yeah.
Okay, I think Singapore's got strong economic fundamentals, and we have done exceedingly well to establish that over the years. So I think we are going to a phase, and I think we should pay more attention to social issues, which are becoming quite a problem. Use that word. And I think this particular point resonates very well with me about how it is important that nobody should be left behind.
Yes.
And that kind of covers everybody. Could be talking about youths who should not be left behind.
Yes.
With policies and all of that. Talking about the elderly who should not be left behind simply because things are rising. Singapore is a desirable nation, desirable city, desirable for whom? It's not a question.
For me, I think the most important thing is PM still promotes the inclusive society, whereby the promoting of special needs kids. I think that is very important, especially with generations now with a lot of new psychological findings and so on and so forth, like ADHDs. I think we seriously need to focus on them, and with all these things coming around, I think most importantly is the parents, because they are the one that really needs help, because taking care of special needs kids is hard.
Yes.
And I think some teachers here also do have sentiments that when you have kids that has this type of problems, it do actually faces problem with the teachers, not only the teachers but also with the parents. I think with setting up more special needs schools is important, as we all know that. I think one hardened thing where PM tells us about an example of a person who actually set up a shop for special needs people to continue
go
to
that
work.
one. That's
I think that was
very
really
good cafe.
That was really a marvelous thing about it, in the sense that continuing education for them is the most important.
Yes.